I should also say that the news yesterday was that this object came closest to the sun, and it received a huge amount of heat from the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And the latest report indicates that it became extremely bright, much more than expected for familiar comets. This morning, we have a report that the object got much brighter than expected, and moreover, the color of the object is blue, bluer than the sun. And that's very surprising, because usually when there is dust around an object, it should make it red.
Astronomers have just detected a second object identical to 3I/Atlas entering our solar system. The implications of this discovery have transformed what was already the most significant astronomical event in human history into something far more unsettling. For months, scientists have been tracking the original Atlas as it maneuvered through the solar system with movements that defy every known principle of physics. Now, a second object, exhibiting the same impossible capabilities, has been confirmed inbound from deep space. Same size, same electromagnetic signature, same propulsion behavior. This isn't coincidence. It's coordination. Designated temporarily as Atlas II, the object was detected by multiple observatories almost simultaneously after subtle gravitational distortions suggested something massive was approaching. When telescopes locked onto the coordinates, they found a near-perfect twin of the original Atlas, following a trajectory that will bring it into the inner solar system within weeks. But here's the detail that has space agencies worldwide in crisis mode. Atlas II isn't drifting randomly. It's navigating on a precise course that will bring it directly into proximity with the first object. The two appear to be converging, as if drawn toward a planned meeting point. That suggests coordination, an operation rather than coincidence. And if there are two, there might be more. Astronomers are now scanning deep space with unprecedented urgency, terrified to confirm that what we believed was a single mysterious visitor might actually be part of something much larger. The discovery of Atlas II didn't happen by chance. It followed weeks of subtle observations, small but unexplained deviations in the original Atlas's path through space. The anomalies were minute, yet persistent. They couldn't be explained by gravitational pulls from known planets or the sun. Something massive, unseen, was influencing it. A gravitational dynamics specialist described the realization. When an object's trajectory shifts in ways we can't explain, it means there's unaccounted mass nearby. We traced where that mass would need to be, and the numbers pointed us to a specific region of deep space. Observatories worldwide were directed to scan that sector. On their very first attempt, they found it, an object matching Atlas's size, composition, and electromagnetic pattern, approaching from a slightly different angle but unmistakably heading on an intercept course. The confirmation came quickly because Atlas II isn't trying to hide. It's broadcasting the same electromagnetic frequencies as the original, using identical modulation patterns, as if the two are calling to each other across millions of miles. Initial readings show Atlas II is roughly 740 meters in diameter, slightly smaller than the original's 800, but with the same geometric structure, metallic surface, and impossible alloy composition, a titanium-vanadium blend that shouldn't exist naturally. What confirmed it beyond doubt as an artificial object, however, was its behavior. Within hours of detection, Atlas II performed a deliberate course correction, proof of active propulsion. It's not drifting, it's navigating with purpose. One planetary defense specialist summarized the revelation. A single anomalous object might be a natural phenomenon we don't yet understand. Two, identical in every way and both showing advanced propulsion. That's not nature. That's technology. The timing of Atlas II's arrival deepens the mystery. It's entering the solar system just as the original Atlas has been conducting significant maneuvers, the Mars flyby, the solar crossing, the data bursts we've been tracking. Now, it seems those actions were part of a coordinated plan requiring multiple assets. Radio telescopes have detected communication between the two. Their signals show structured modulation consistent with data exchange. Atlas and Atlas, too, are talking, sharing information, coordinating their movements. Trajectory analysis shows their arrival was not random. Their approach vectors and velocities imply they departed from the same origin point, possibly thousands of years ago, with timing so precise that both would arrive within weeks of each other despite taking different routes. An astrophysicist studying the data explained, if you launch two spacecraft from the same location at slightly different speeds or angles, they'll arrive at different times unless you calculate their launches perfectly. What we're seeing is deliberate synchronization, coordinated arrival from a common origin. The communication patterns between the two objects resemble mission updates, status checks, data sharing, synchronization. They're not random bursts. They're organized transmissions. Even more concerning, the timing suggests Atlas, too, was meant to arrive now. Its path calculated to reach our solar system only after the original completed its initial reconnaissance. That implies a level of planning beyond comprehension. Whoever sent them had to predict the movement of stars, gravitational fields, and galactic drift across millennia, and still achieve a rendezvous within weeks of each other. A navigation systems expert put it simply. It's like firing two arrows at a moving target 1,000 miles away and having both hit within inches. Except those arrows travel for thousands of years, across space that never stops shifting. Atlas II's arrival might mark a new phase of operations. The first appeared to scout, surveying Mars, the Sun, and Earth. The second could signal a transition to something else. Multiple agencies are holding classified briefings around one chilling question. If Atlas was Phase 1, what is Phase 2? This second discovery forces a complete reevaluation of everything we thought we knew. One Atlas could have been an anomaly. Two identical, coordinated objects confirm artificial design. Someone, somewhere, built them, launched them, and timed their arrival to perfection. Their synchronized trajectories imply ancient planning, missions set in motion long before human civilization existed. Their communications reveal real-time coordination across millions of miles. And most alarming of all, two objects suggest there could be more. Astronomers are now searching deep space for additional signals. Using gravitational modeling and electromagnetic scans, they're mapping regions where other objects might be hidden. A survey astronomer explained, we're sweeping for anything that matches Atlas's characteristics, size, reflectivity, emission patterns, trajectory. If more exist, we need to find them immediately. The difference between 2 and 20 changes everything. Building even one interstellar probe is an unimaginable technological feat. Building and launching several, identical in every detail, implies a civilization with vast industrial power. These aren't prototypes, an aerospace engineer noted. They're production units. Standardized craft built for repeat missions, operating with precision and purpose. Whoever made them can manufacture interstellar hardware at scale. Trajectory models indicate the two are adjusting their courses to rendezvous in the inner solar system, somewhere between Earth and Venus, within weeks. Both are matching velocity and alignment, performing maneuvers that mirror human spacecraft docking procedures. They're planning to meet, a mission analyst confirmed. They're syncing speed and trajectory to occupy the same point in space at the same time. That's how spacecraft dock. But what happens when they do? Do they merge, exchange data or material, assemble into something larger? Every scenario is on the table, and none of them bring comfort. The countdown is even more ominous. Embedded within Atlas's transmissions are numerical sequences that appear to be ticking toward a specific moment. 3 weeks from now, the same time both objects are predicted to converge. Engineers fear these aren't random numbers. They're synchronized timers. If you wanted to build something too massive to send in one piece, a systems engineer explained, you'd send components separately and assemble them on arrival. The identical design of these objects supports that. They might be parts of a single structure. Within days of Atlas II's confirmation, astronomers began detecting new gravitational anomalies in the outer solar system. indicating the presence of at least two more massive objects. Not yet confirmed visually, but the signatures match. We're seeing mass where there shouldn't be any, a survey team coordinator reported. If those are additional Atlas-class objects, this isn't a reconnaissance mission anymore. It's a fleet. Some of the signatures suggest smaller bodies, 100 to 200 meters in diameter, moving in formation with the larger ones. Support craft? Probes? Defensive units? Whatever they are, this appears to be an organized system of coordinated machines. Radio telescopes have begun picking up multiple signals, not from just two sources, but from several. Together, they're forming a communication grid, each object relaying data to the next. A mesh network spanning millions of miles. These aren't just transmissions, a communication specialist explained. They're building an interplanetary network, redundant, resilient, and possibly self-healing. It's military-grade communication infrastructure. Even more disturbing, archived astronomical images show anomalies consistent with Atlas-type signatures months, or even years, before the first detection. Some of these objects might have been here far longer than we realized. If true, it changes everything. Multiple identical craft mean redundancy and resilience. If one fails, others continue. It's deliberate mission planning. Coordinated assets can survey, maneuver, and share data far more efficiently than any single probe. Two objects aren't just twice as capable. They're exponentially more effective together. And whoever built them wasn't improvising. This is organized industrial-scale exploration, or something far more strategic. A defense analyst summarized the situation starkly. One advanced craft is impressive. Multiple coordinated units, that's power projection. It's a statement. Whoever sent them has the technology and confidence to operate anywhere they choose. Some experts argue it could indicate peaceful intent. Multiple ships mean less risk, more stability. If you're visiting peacefully, one anthropologist noted, you bring enough assets to ensure survival and reduce fear. A fleet could actually be a sign of calm confidence, not aggression. Whatever the truth, everything converges in 3 weeks. Atlas and Atlas, two will meet. The countdown will hit 0, and humanity will finally see what this mission has been building toward. Global agencies are preparing for every scenario, from contact to confrontation. Satellites are being repositioned. Power grids reinforced. Emergency communications systems tested. Not because we believe we can stop whatever's coming, but because we need to try. Officials debate what to tell the public. Secrecy is crumbling as independent astronomers verify the sightings. The world will soon know. One crisis strategist put it bluntly, we can't hide this anymore. The question isn't if people find out, it's whether they hear it from scientists or from viral panic. 3 weeks. 2 objects. Possibly more. They've crossed the void for thousands of years, perfectly timed to arrive together. They're communicating, maneuvering, assembling, and now converging near our planet. Soon, we'll know if they come in peace, as observers of a young civilization, or as the first phase of something humanity isn't ready to face. The first Atlas was a mystery. The second confirmed intent. If more are inbound, this isn't exploration. It's orchestration by intelligence older and greater than our own. In 3 weeks, Atlas and Atlas, too, will meet, and the universe will finally answer the question humanity has whispered for centuries. We are not alone. But the real question is, are we ready for what's arriving?